Hi there. In this video we will be taking a look at this Varta wall charger with 3 outputs, if I can get it up. So, I have a particular corner in a room where we ended up with 3 USB chargers in the wall sockets. Luckily we have enough wall sockets in there, but still we occupy all or mostly all of them. Anyway, that's not normal situation, honestly. Then I realized, hey, something like this could actually replace 3 of them with a single one. So let's do that. So 2 smart devices we have plugged in there, which in theory require 2 amp chargers. In reality, I tested both of them with 1.2 amp Nokia charger, a really old one. The charger did not heat up at all. Devices worked perfectly. So that means that we will be able to run them on this total of 2.2 amps, which gives each of them 1.2 amp. And I think it can even give one of them a bit more if it requires for a moment in time, although I don't think they do require. They just said to use 2 amp chargers I don't know, to be sure that we'll never have problems, but I don't think we will. And the third one is a wireless charger that will work on 3 amps at 5 volts perfectly, so 0 issues with it whatsoever. And the total of this thing that can output is, where do we have it written, 27 watts, as you can see here. 2 of them tied up and 1 separate 3 amp. This is the use scenario, something like we will be having. I don't think this text will help you too much as it's not English, but anyway, let's put it out there. So let's get inside the box. We actually have a little manual right here and it has some English on it. Yeah, not really useful if you want some Romanian. But it's a wall charger. What actually did we expect to get from the manual, honestly? Everybody knows how to use one of these days. Okay, fairly heavy but not too heavy. Same info again right here. So let's go plug this thing into the wall. This is the charger that we are connecting. As you can see, 2 amp max. So this will have 0 issues, but I need to get a longer cable for it. The one that I have, it's USB Type-C to Type-C, but it's not the cable from this. And it's a bit short, but anyway, we'll handle it for the moment. And this will test, it goes to 3.5 amps. We'll test how much we are actually drawing from here on the smart devices. But for sure we are drawing less than 1.2 amp. Let me present you the current situation. As you can see, these things are stacked in there, touching each other, barely fitting, but they do fit. But there are still much too many of them in close proximity and they occupy everything in here. Yes, this is still a workroom, but whatever. Next step, get all of this out and connect everything to a single one of these. And if God knows why you actually need to, you can even plug the Varta like this. Yeah, it's a bit bigger than a standard charger, as you can see. Still somehow fits in there, but I highly don't recommend it, just in a crisis situation, let's say like that. So let's get it out and plug everything in it properly. Sorry for filming at this weird angle. As you can see, we are drawing half an amp. And yes, I did many tests on the devices. They are not drawing more than this, no matter the situation. So yeah, they don't need 2 amp chargers. It was just overspecified. Ignore this. This is from when I was testing the power bank to see how much it actually accumulates. I didn't reset the tool, but this is instantaneous power draw. As you can see, it's even lower now that it had time to boot up. So for effect, we are not overdriving this thing with what we are putting in it. Let's remove this and let just the cables plugged in. This is our new situation. This is extending a tiny bit over this, as you can see, but not enough, in my opinion, I think, to cause problems. You can see they are fitting, so quite okay. The only thing that I don't like, you can see the USB sockets are quite shallow, so these remain a bit on the outside. Yes, they will not electrocute or something like that, because they are the exterior of it, and anyway, it should be mains insulated, and you only have 5 volts here, and it's even the negative, the ground actually, but I don't like it aesthetically, let's say like that. This one, type C, seems to be better, presumably because it's a smaller plug, but these ones are a bit on the outside. But yeah, overall, this freed up 2 connectors in the socket and removed a lot of the clutter in this area. So that's about it for this video. Hope it helps you. Obviously, ask me in the comments how this thing fares over the years. Hopefully it will have no issues. Yes, wires are pulling it down. There's no way around it. I could put it in this, but I prefer to leave it in there because it's more tucked into the wall, because it has place to go into the bigger socket. Anyway, yeah, ask over the years how this fares. Hopefully no issues. And as always, see you in the next video. Bye.